How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels? Guess what? No fit check today. You know why? Because I'm done proving myself to you guys. What am I trying so hard for? Huh? Why do I need your guys' validation? Well, I've already proven that I'm not only the best Epic the Musical reactor, but I'm the best reaction channel on this platform. And yet every week I dance, and I beg, and I whimper. For what? Your approval? As if I need it.
Danny.
Oh, this is rich. This is rich, seeing you crawl your way back to my platform.
Well, it's been quite a bumpy road you've been on. I mean, polls for every animatic, the back and forth between Gigi and Neil's God Games, and oh, if only someone had tried to prevent you from having two different art styles in your Calypso videos.
I'm genuinely kind of upset. This is the first time I'm seeing something from Brit Pal Pixel.
If only someone was better at listening, but much like Athena in the Wisdom Saga, your very own divine sugar mama is willing to put aside the fact that you yelled at me, put aside the fact that you ignored my cover that I worked so very hard on, and come back to you with, how do I say, open arms.
Come back to me? What? Why would I need you, Mortius? You want to know why I'm not cosplaying Odysseus right now, even though we're at the end of the Vengeance Saga? It's because to cosplay a king would be beneath a god like myself. You think I need you, Mortius? There isn't a reactor on this platform. There isn't a creator on this planet that can match up to Daniel Mud of YouTube!
Do you know?
Do you know?
Do you know?
Do you know?
Do you know who we are?
Oh no. Dear God, no.
Get in the comments.
No.
Get in the comments.
They're not Romans, they're all Greek.
Athena's not taking your shit. Get in the comments. Get in the comments.
Jorge gave you a playlist.
Enjoy the heat now, Icarus. Get in the comments! Get in the comments! You're so thirsty.
That you've drowned.
How's Antonius looking now? Get in the comments! Get in the comments!
An English major, so boasts he. Never read
The Odyssey. Get in the comments!
Your connections don't make you big. You're a leech dressed as a pig. Get in the comments! Climb the tower up the wall.
Crying like a baby as you fall.
All I hear are ping! All I hear are ping! All I hear are notifications! All I see is hate! All I see is hate! Cause I'm not well read in fiction! I keep thinking of the time I said Romans. I keep thinking of the time I said Romans. I don't really have a transition into the reaction after that. I didn't think, enjoy.
The island I've been searching for. Home, I've reached it.
It's always so jarring going from literally any other animatic to one of Neil Illustrator's, because Neil is the only animator who draws Odysseus like a Greek man in his 40s. Every other animator has Odysseus looking like a 20-year-old anime version of Jorge, which makes sense because I've heard a lot of the animators like to draw the characters similarly to how the singers look. And then I get over to one of Neil Illustrator's videos and I'm like, yup, that's a Greek king, alright. I will say that I feel like this depiction of Odysseus fits his voice the least. Like, it is always a little jarring to hear Jorge's, like, more soft and gentle sounding voice come out of this absolute unit of a Greek. If anything, I feel like Neil's version of Odysseus looks a lot like how I pictured Dionysus looking. Like, I kind of expect a really, like, jolly, booming voice to come out of this design.
I am on my way, I'll be there today. Penelope.
I really like that design for Penelope. She also looks very authentically Greek. She looks exactly like one of those marble statues you'd see at a museum. Like, that's really cool. I like her design, and I also like that profile shot of her. I feel like it was meant to evoke, like, that kind of sculpture art.
There you are, coward.
Jeezy Kableezy, I didn't think I'd ever find a horse scary. That spooked the shit out of me. I can't believe Neil was like, hey, what if I turned a horse into a shark? Would that still be scary? And the answer is yes.
I've been waiting for this moment, for the perfect time to strike.
I'm gonna develop a very real fear of horses by the end of this video if Neil doesn't chill the hell out with this. Could you hold your horses, Neil? Huh? Could you do that for me? Specifically these ones? Also, I'm surprised Poseidon isn't considered the Greek god of trauma by the end of this story. That seems more fitting for him than the god of water at this point. Dude, what fucking Steven's voice, though. My god, does Epic have an actual all-star cast of people I've never heard of? The way he hits that, like, for the perfect time to strike. Like, I love the growl that he brings to this character.
When you're home so close and you've reached your coast, that's when our paths collide. I've got a reputation.
Dude, the horse! The horse is circling him like sharks. This is peak horse content. Oh, that's really good too. All the bodies floating in the sky. That's some straight up like Victor shit from Arcane right there.
I've got a name to uphold, so I can't go letting you walk, or else the world forgets I'm cold. Now get in the water.
You know what? Thank you, Neil. Thank you for tearing down the propaganda spread by Big Horse. Horses are scary. Everyone loves to think that horses are these beautiful, wise, majestic creatures. They're not. You piss off a horse one time, it'll kick you in the chest so hard your heart will come out of your back. Also, there's a billion rules you gotta learn just before you even pet one, otherwise it'll bite your finger off without even blinking. Every time I've been to a horse stable, there's always one horse that the trainers are like, oh, don't get near that one. He's not very nice. What the fuck does that mean? And they always say it like that too. Like, they start off really serious, like your life is in danger, and then they patronize you, where they're like, oh, he's not very friendly. Is this horse going to kill me if I get too close or not? I need to know. They're herbivores. I'm not supposed to be afraid of them. But the second you tell me that a horse is not nice, my brain immediately starts treating it like it's a loose hyena.
Get in the water.
Odysseus, you've never taken my advice before. You've never even come close. I wanted you to eat the Winions, you blinded a Cyclops. I wanted you to lock the windbag up in a chest where no one could get it. You fell asleep with it on the deck of your ship. I wanted you to murder an infant, and you know, weirdly enough, you listened to that one. You rarely listen to me. But I'm going to ask you one last time. Do not, and I cannot stress this enough, get in the water. As your legal advisor, as your one-man PR team, as your sole defender on this planet, stay in your little boat.
Or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Ithaca will die. Get in the water. Wait.
This might actually be better than Ruthlessness. I didn't think that was possible. I genuinely, at the time of watching that, I thought the musical had peaked. This is like a 15 out of 10 song. 15 out of 10 song, 15 out of 10 animatic. It's much quieter than Ruthlessness, and I love that. I love that he won't even say what he's gonna do to him. He's just calmly giving him an order. He's like, I'm not fucking around. I'm done chasing your ass. Get in the water. I love Odysseus getting rained on by Ithacan corpses. It's all just so good. All of the imagery is incredible. I'm looking at it now too, and I just realized that Poseidon's hair is all shipwrecks. I also love that this is the same choice Zeus gave Odysseus, either you or everyone you know and care about. But this time, since Odysseus is out of men in his, like, immediate vicinity, it extends to everyone back home. It's really cool too, because before, Odysseus chose himself under the excuse that he needs to get back home. And now Poseidon's like, all right, you're home. New choice.
Don't mistake my threat for bluff. You have lived more than enough. Get in the water.
This is insane. This is stellar. This has once again redefined what I think an animatic can be. Which is stupid, because an animatic is just like an animation without the movement, you know? So really, like, if you took the most visually stunning scene from, like, my favorite animated series and showed me the animatics, if you showed me the Agni Kai animatic, it would still be wildly impressive. I hate that I needed, like, an animatic stigma broken within my own brain, and I hope that I didn't, like, perpetuate it. Like, I hope that, like, my intention in being like, these animatics are crazy, is to, like, break that stigma for other people that I had, where I'm like, oh man, it's an animatic, but I want color, I want movement. Like, because in recommending Epic to people, that's come up, where people are like, I don't want to watch an animatic, and I'm like, no, you don't, I was you once. And it does suck as someone who, like, deeply appreciates animation and, like, minored in animation. You know, I'm nowhere near as good as any of the people that I've watched. It sucks that, like, I also had that reservation, but, like, man, dude, not even just Neil Illustrator. I am pretty high on Neil Illustrator right now, but so many of these animatics have just blown me away. And I think a lot of it too is the fact that they're like labors of love. These are fan-made pieces, and they're so well done. The community is so unbelievably talented and unbelievably inspiring. Like, this is the most flattering thing anyone could do for Jorge, I assume.
Aren't you tired, Poseidon? It's been 10 years. How long will this go?
0% chance he yaps his way out of this situation.
Maybe you could learn to forgive. No. Ruthlessness is
New form? Kirby Boss God form?
ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
Let's fucking go! Wildly unnecessary show of force for this very regular man on the worst boat imaginable. Like, Poseidon for sure could just flip his little boat over and hold him under the water for 5 minutes and be done with all of this. But I appreciate the effort here. Doesn't Poseidon look exactly like old Iron Face from Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase? Oh? Kiss? A kiss, perhaps? Oh, pissed? Pissed? I'm pissed, perhaps? Now, before everybody panics, which I already feel you doing, I know that this comment section is already flooded with hundreds of people being like, Danny, what are you doing watching Neil Illustrators? It's not finished! I know this because my emails are already flooded with messages like that. Don't even worry about it. I know, I'm prepared. Because that treacherous bastard coward Mortius came crawling on back to me. That's the story I'll go with, and decided to splice on the end of this another animator's, like, ending to this song. I don't off the top of my head know who the animator is. I'll be sure to link their work in the description of this video, as I've been doing with all these videos. So yeah, don't worry, nobody panic. I'm about to get to the end of the song right now. This is the new worst thing Mortius has ever done to me. Oh, Polites, I can tell you right now, out of the 10,000 emotions I'm experiencing in this moment, relaxation is not one of them.
I can tell you're getting nervous. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned.
I am getting so nervous, thank you for asking. Why are we doing this again? I thought he was just dying. This is a fate worse than death. Hot take. This is not a sweet moment. They're not waiting to happily accept him into the afterlife. They're waiting to jump him. They're gonna get your ass, dude. You've made 600 enemies over the past 2 decades. That's gotta be some kind of record. Is that what 600 strike is? That's been my leading theory. It's like 600 people striking at Odysseus, aka his entire crew. Is that what the next song is about? This whole time I've been reading that title like it's an anime attack name. Like Odysseus is gonna be like, 600 strike! Either that or Poseidon was gonna like strike him 600 times with his trident. Like it's just gonna be a miserable, horrible song. Here's my prediction for the next song, which may or may not be obnoxious considering I can just hit play and be there instantly. Does Odysseus die here and then he's in the underworld and gets like punished by all of his men? Because this is the second to last saga. And that's a pretty Greek ending, if you ask me. That's like a Prometheus type of ending, right? When he got chained up and had a vulture eat his liver a billion times. I can see this going that dark. By the way, people keep asking me when I'm gonna start, like, selling hubris spells. This isn't mine. This is a little character from a comic book called Bellringer. I love this creator, I love this world, and I love this comic so much. Please, for the love of God, go to brbellringer.com, pick yourself up one of these comics to help support it. I'm constantly texting the creator. I met him at a convention. I was like, dude, this is one of the sickest things I've ever seen. Your Bell Guy designs are so cool. Please make more. Right now, he's just focusing on the comic. Follow him on Instagram, buy the comics, badger him, tell him Danny sent you. Please support this in any way you can. He's going to sell these little guys at some point. I don't think they're for sale yet, but like I said, the better the comic does, the better that, like, his other stuff will do. I love these. I have this. I have that big one you saw earlier in the video. I'm going to get more. Anyway, yeah, moving on. I just wanted people to support this guy. I don't know, open the bag, don't open the bag, who gives a shit at this point? Like, is he gonna open this thing and Hermes is gonna show up just like, oh my god, there's no way you just opened the bag. Okay, Hermes, I understand your frustration, but to be fair, I know you got a third bag on you. Oh my god, there's no way you just said that to me. What do you want me to do, Hermes? A bag of wind that I can't open is not enough help against a great god. You know what? I'm mailing your ass to Africa. What? Why? Because you can't bother me there. They got their own gods, you're their problem now. You know, most gods actually find me kinda charming, Hermes. Oh yeah, Anubis is gonna love you. Yo, wait, was I wrong again? Is it actually referring to an anime attack move? Is Odysseus going to strike Poseidon with the force of 600 men? Is that actually the bit?
I don't think you seem to get it. I can't afford to die, cause I will get back to my son. And I will get back to my wife!
Going from Neil Illustrator's animatic to this one is like hysterical. Because it feels like I'm watching the story of two completely different characters. In Neil's animatic, we got round-faced, remorseful Odysseus begging Poseidon to see truth and reason. And then we're just immediately back to sharp-jawed, cocky Odysseus fucking emoting on Poseidon's greasy ass. It's just so funny to go directly from maybe you could learn to forgive straight into, and I will get back to my wife! I'd love to see Neil's Odysseus performing these lines. There's just like a ferocity I've never seen out of that version before.
For every comrade, every one of my friends, almost all of whom were slaughtered by your hand!
Is your a shorter way of saying Eurylochus? Because I still blame him for like 400 of these deaths. Also, at least 50 of these deaths belong to you and your shitty deal with Zeus and Scylla. I'd be willing to give the last 50 to Polites for leading everybody into that cave. I just love the idea of Odysseus making it back to the underworld and finding that his crew has been split up into multiple factions based on who got who killed.
Your hand! 600 strike!
I can't believe it's actually an anime attack. That's so hype. Does this actually happen in the Odyssey? Because there's no way, right? There's no way Homer, a man who believed in these petty and vengeful gods, was walking around Greece telling people of the time a mortal just absolutely brutalized Poseidon.
Open that bag, blocked your one way home. Now you'll never get back. You're going to call off that storm.
Oh yeah, Odysseus? Is he? You got something cooking, buddy? This is crazy energy coming from a dude with absolutely no leverage over a god. Also, love the Polyphemus motif coming back in. That's so sick.
Or what? You can't kill me. Exactly.
What do you mean? What do you mean, though? There's no way he means...
Wait! Ah! How does it feel to be helpless?
Oh, and just when I thought we were finished with Odysseus.
Crying as they were all slain! I heard their final moments! Calling their captain in vain!
Oh, that was sick! They used the arms of the crew as an impact frame.
Look what you turned me into! Look what we've become!
God, even Poseidon's screams sound beautiful. I think I hate this singer. The guy who voices Poseidon better be the ugliest human being on the face of the planet. Nobody with a voice this beautiful deserves to be attractive. Oh, why does life refuse to be fair?
All of the pain that I spent through, haven't I suffered enough? You didn't stop when I begged you, told me to close my heart.
Jesus Christ, how's that for ruthlessness? This is crazy.
You said the world was dark. Didn't you say that ruthlessness is mercy upon our... All right.
I love how Poseidon just sounds fed up with it. Just like overly inconvenienced. All right. God, with the ruthlessness. I said that 10 years ago. Get over it. Oh, fucking baby. Yeah, you got me in the god kidney. I stabbed you in the kidney? No, we have two. We got the normal kidney and the god kidney. The god kidney's worse. What does the god kidney do? The same fucking thing as a kidney. It just hurts more when stabbed.
Please.
I don't know, I only counted 8 stabs. I think he's due for about 542 more. By the way, no, I didn't replay the video. I've been counting since the very first stab. Also, no, pick it back up. Definitely pick it back up. Don't just toss aside the one thing that gives you leverage in this situation.
After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night? Next to my wife.
Oh! Dude, man just wants to get his fucking cuddle on. Can somebody please personally escort this guy back to Ithaca already? Wow, what a line. What a zinger. What an absolute trident drop that was. What? Fucking what, duvet box? Why was that so ominous? There's one saga left. What other obstacles could there possibly be? There's no way. Poseidon's done. The Poseidon arc is finished, right? It has to be. Why'd he just give the exact same face his son gave Odysseus? There's no way. There's no way. He gets home and it's smooth sailing from here. I'm not even gonna jinx it and say that it's smooth sailing. It's smooth walking. There's no more water from this point on. No way. No way anything else happens. These fuckers. Homer, you fucker. Anyway, that was the Vengeance Saga. Like the best one. Probably the best one. Really good, dude. It's interesting too. I almost wish I wasn't taking animatics into account with the sagas, but it is hard not to. A lot of times I do find my brain like failing to recognize that these aren't official like animatics. So I'm like, oh yeah, like, dude, not Ruthlessness. Get in the Water is like the best song in the whole saga. But I don't think that'd be the case if I was just listening to the songs. I think maybe, like, an Athena song would be the best. But at the same time, I don't know, because that one Gigi animatic with Athena really helped, like, add some fucking oomph to Athena for me. So I'll have to, like, listen through this whole thing from beginning to end with no animatics, because honestly, I do think maybe Mutiny would end up being my favorite song, because it's really good, animatic or no. I mean, not that this song wasn't fantastic without an animatic, like 600 Strike and Get in the Water, both awesome, like, aside from visuals. I think I've been re-listening to a lot of these songs. I think still one of my, what I consider to be the most underrated saga, or at least like some of the most underrated songs, are the Circe songs. Circe goes so goddamn hard. You make one wrong move and you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. I briefly forgot how it goes. But like, dude, she's sick. And I feel like I never hear anyone talk about her. But anyway, yeah, just awesome, incredible stuff. What a sick, thrilling final conclusion to the Poseidon arc, right, everybody? Thank you so much to all of the incredible Epic the Musical reactors who helped me make this ridiculous sketch at the beginning of this video. Oh my god, are you all leagues more talented than I am. Thank you so much to Casper Fox, Madden Books, Peter Barber, Jennifer Glatzoffer, Sayu, and yes, thank you so much to Mortius. Thank you all so much for helping me put this together. I'm so unbelievably honored, proud, and happy that we managed to give you guys something this fun, or at least I thought it was fun. I am growing more and more concerned that I'm raising the bar too high and biting off more than I can chew as we rapidly approach this finale. I'm gonna see what I can do for the finale. We'll see. But I'm gonna have everybody's socials linked in the description below. Please make sure you check them all out. Everyone has such incredible content. Everybody brings such a different energy and like insight and perspective to Epic the Musical. Energies and perspectives much more intelligent and way less obnoxious than the ones I bring. So please make sure you check them out. Subscribe to them, like their stuff. I cannot thank everybody enough. I will see you guys next time.
Hi, Danny. I'm mad.
First of all, thank you for having us on your channel. I don't really hate you.
This life was amazing when you heeded my playlist picks. That was a terrible.
I know Casper did it like right close, but I probably won't do that.
Put the lyrics down here.
Is that okay? I hope you enjoy.
What can I make from the bricks that remain?